This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, the bad actors that are naked shorting GME, in my opinion, are losing control of the play. The algos are losing. They haven't lost yet, but in my opinion, they are losing. They are still manipulating GME, stopping it from running, but I don't think they can do this for too much longer. They were able to push it down because it went over $28 and they pushed it back down under 28. But you guys know that retail investors and institutions that were long on GME were not selling GME in the aftermarket to push the price down. This was the bad actors utilizing the aftermarket and their algos to manipulate the price down, washing, spoofing, and all the other illegal shenanigans that they engage in to manipulate the price. And yes, the SEC knows, the DOJ knows, the FBI knows, and they do absolutely nothing. The evidence of the fraud and corruption in the GME play is overwhelming, yet our regulatory agencies, our law enforcement agencies practice willful blindness to the fraud and corruption. Anyway, here are the GME numbers, but you know these numbers mean absolutely nothing because they do what they want, when they want, with no real consequences. Anyway, they're reporting a volume of 10,797,644. They're still claiming 26.78% is DRS. That number's extremely higher, but even if it was 100% DRS, it would not matter because they would just continue creating counterfeit GME shares to manipulate the price every single day, and the SEC won't ask, the DOJ won't ask, the FBI won't ask where they getting these shares from. It's absolutely crazy to me. And 46.5% of that volume was shorted shares. So that means 53.5% was real shares. So that means, obviously, retail investors are not selling GME. Institutions are not selling GME. The only way they can keep the price from running is every day creating counterfeit GME short positions. And everybody knows what they're doing. It's obvious by just looking at the numbers. But somehow, nobody seems to care. But like I told you guys before, I believe that they're more concerned with protecting the system than protecting retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. So these guys found 5,300,000 GME shares to short into the market and manipulate the price, but nobody wants to ask them where they getting these shares from. It's absolutely crazy to me, the level of fraud and corruption in the play. And not just the level of fraud and corruption, the obvious fraud and corruption. Yet our regulatory agencies and law enforcement agencies are quiet. And the short exempt jumped to 18,485, which means absolutely nothing, because no matter what the short exempt is, no matter what the shorted shares is, they will still find millions of shares out of thin air every single day to short it to the market and manipulate the price. And they're claiming they can cover all their GME short positions in 6.19 trading days. Now think about this. They added 5,300,000 new shares. They didn't cover their old short shares, but somehow they can cover in 6.19 days. Yo, absolutely crazy. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Why do you think the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI refuses to ask these bad actors where they getting these GME shares from? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.